We're back, and welcome to Nighttime with Andy Bumatai. I am not Andy Bumatai. My name is Sunway, and Andy's taking a little break tonight, and I'm very happy to be able to sit in and help out a little bit. We have a great show for you guys. I just want to say thank you to Richard Nato and the Nighttime Philharmonic. What an awesome way to start the show.
You good, man.
I feel so comfortable now. Kind of. Okay, so we have a fantastic show coming up for you guys, and tonight I'd like to bring out our first guest. Actually, he turns out to be a little bit of a friend of mine. He is the Dream Doctor, Dr. Paul Unger.
Yeah!
Hi, Paul. Hello. Okay. All right, so you're the Dream Doctor.
I'm the Dream Doctor, yes.
But you actually are a doctor.
Psychologist.
Psychologist.
Yes.
So this is actually sort of really serious when you're analyzing people's dreams?
Yeah, it's serious, but kind of entertaining too.
Entertaining too.
Yeah,
well,
dreams are always fun.
Usually. What about nightmares?
Nightmare, well, they can be kind of scary, yeah.
Yeah, because what about bad dreams?
Well, see, usually a nightmare is some fear that you have in your life that's kind of grown out of proportion.
Yeah.
So don't look at a nightmare as necessarily being a bad dream. There's a message in it. Once you kind of figure out what the fear is or the issue is, usually the dream will stop.
Oh, okay.
So just think of a nightmare as, again, it's an issue that's grown out of proportion that you need to look at.
So if you have a reoccurring nightmare, you haven't dealt with the issue.
Exactly. Because, you know, pretty much dreams kind of just reflect what's going on in your life.
Right.
And so I always say dreams are kind of like an emotional barometer to tell you what's going on in the subconscious mind.
Sure.
And it just manifests in the dream. It's another way to get insight into what's happening in your life.
Okay, well, let's look into these people's lives.
Okay.
Because we've got several dreams here, actually, from our fantastic studio audience, and let's just get down to business, and then the Dream Doctor, Paul, is going to help us out now. Okay, so the first one is, I was walking down the sidewalk in a big city when somebody walked up to me and dumped a big bucket of water on me. Usually it wakes me up, and it's reoccurring.
That's horrible.
Doesn't sound like fun.
So usually, I think what this dream would talk about is how maybe the person is like afraid to go into new situations and they're kind of expecting something bad to happen.
Oh.
So I would say there's a good possibility that this person wants to do new things, go new places, but they're always afraid that something's going to happen.
So it's like an anxiety
Exactly.
dream.
Yes.
And so what would you suggest they do to stop it from occurring?
Probably the biggest thing is just to follow through with plans to do new things. Because a lot of times with anxiety, when you face the fear and you do it, it's usually not as bad as you expect it to be.
Usually.
Yeah, not always, right?
I'm learning from this situation. Okay.
Hey, you're doing great.
Thank you. All right.
The next stop is going to be a weather girl, and after that, it's the Oprah Winfrey Show.
Well, okay, I'll take that.
Okay.
Maybe I should dream about it first. Okay, so let's move on to this other dream. I dreamt about traveling on the road into highways and mountains and ended up on a skydiving drop zone and ran to the plane and putting on my parachute at the same time. I jumped and I flew several moments before landing on my feet, never having used the parachute.
Whoa, what an awesome dream, yeah.
That's almost a flying dream, almost.
Yeah, almost.
Kind of.
Because you know, in a dream, you always pay attention to the path because that kind of represents your course through life. So what's interesting about this dream is how the person was kind of going into new territory. They were scared, they jumped, they fell, but they were going to get the parachute, but they landed on their feet. So what it says is probably this person is adventurous, will take risk, and you know, just being very resourceful. Like everything always works out for them.
Or it's like a cat.
Could be.
Okay.
You see how many lives they've had.
Yeah, exactly.
Or past lives too.
Okay, now this is a pretty common one, I think.
Okay.
The reoccurring dream of having your teeth fall out. It's not necessarily painful, but it's scary.
Yeah, that's a horrible dream, yeah.
I've had that dream.
I think most people have had that dream.
I probably. Have you?
Yes, I have.
What do you dream about?
Doctor? I can't tell you.
Okay. But okay, I'm sorry.
I can only look at other people's issues. I can't face my own.
Okay.
That's why you become a psychologist.
I was going to say, well, you're a psychologist.
That's why, right?
But let's address the teeth.
So the teeth, okay. Teeth, of course, are a big part of our appearance, yeah? So sometimes it has to do with vanity. If the person is concerned about their appearance, concerned about how they're aging, that type of issue, they'll have that dream.
Oh.
Oh, I saw the little sparkle in your eye.
I dream about my teeth.
Okay. And then also, teeth also are symbolic because it represents your ability to like bite down or to grasp onto something. So a lot of times when people feel like they're losing grip on life or there's lots of transition, they'll have this dream too.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Okay, I think maybe we have time for one more.
Okay.
This dream occurs every couple of years. I'm walking with a small group of people through heavy snow and tall glaciers, all in single file. I know them all, but everyone is wearing heavy snow gear, so I don't know who is who, but we're all going to the same destination with a sense of determination.
Okay, that talks about how like you think that you know people, but we have all these layers around us and barriers. So I think what it says is she feels like she knows the people, but she doesn't really know them at like a deeper level.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're just about running out of time, so just
okay.
sit here for 1 second, and we will be right back with Regina Toguchi. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Brian Clay, and I'd like to tell you a little story about my friend, Brad Yates. Brad's a high-level performance coach, but he was nearly crippled by severe arthritis in his knees. The Straub Orthopedic team performed a new, minimally invasive knee replacement only available at Straub. Using state-of-the-art instruments, it avoids cutting major thigh muscles, resulting in shorter recovery times. He was walking up steps within hours. Now he's back to enjoying life again. When it really matters, people turn to Straub.